Hello everyone, and we are back again. This is the other show, which is about AIESEC interns, and here we have a fantastic guest with us, who is Marina, is it correct?
Yes, right.
Yes, she is Marina, and she's from Ukraine, and please tell us who you are. Just introduce yourself.
So, I'm not ready.
You can, just introduce yourself, that's it.
Stop.
We're live, it's working. Just talk about who you are. You told me you are from Ukraine. You are working at SONY, is that right?
Stop it, please.
Okay.
I used to be an intern, so should I talk about my past?
Wait. It's all right. Yeah. If you used to be an intern, then you can talk about your past. It's all right. This is a video.
I used to be an intern,
Yeah, that's all right. So you used to be an intern at SONY, is that correct?
So yes, I used to be an intern for SONY, and I would like to share my experience with people because I really encourage everyone to try to work in international environment, try yourself, try what you're worth for. So yeah, I came to Hungary for more than 2 years ago for now. And for 1 year, I used to be an intern in SONY in procurement department, and I love my experience. I had a great team. For the moment, I still living in Hungary. I am studying Hungarian language, and this is really, I find it's really great country to be, and because it's really open for expats, especially it's getting even more and more. Interesting to discover with times.
Mm-hmm. And what were you studying before? So what were you studying?
I used to study finance, so I graduated and got my master's degree a few years ago. So basically I have my master's degree in finance.
That's nice. And right after you finished the university back in Ukraine, you came here?
No, of course not. After graduation, I used to work for local company, for the local legal company, and then I finished my contract there, and then I tried to work as a freelancer, as a project manager, and there I could challenge myself to look for my personal client, to lead my personal projects, and to work in to have a taste on how it feels to work in international environment, fall in love with it, and then decided to start something new. Mm-hmm. And this new was the next step to move on to the new country.
And how did you come by AIESEC? So
it's quite easy. I'm just an AIESECer for the last. I used to be an AIESECer for 3 years. Wow. And I was standing. Also, I was working in outgoing exchange. And I had clear understanding that sooner or later I will go for professional internship. Of course, my dream.
For those who don't understand it, outgoing exchange at AIESEC is the one department which is working with people who want to go out for an internship or a volunteering journey at the local university, and they are the ones who are organizing these kind of exchanges. You can continue, sorry.
Yes, that's right. So over my work in AIESEC, I did 2 social exchange in Serbia and Italy. And back that time, I already knew that I'm going to go on exchange with just a matter of time, because you can go until 28 or 30 years old. And I wanted to go for Australia, but they are really limited. It's hard to get there. So in my side, it was Budapest. It just happened. It just chose me.
Really? It just chose you?
It just chose me. So it just was interesting opportunity, interesting offer, and I come here for it, and I'm pretty much satisfied.
Really? So, oh wow, amazing. The last guest I had here, he was from Africa. I cannot remember exactly from where, but he was called Derek, and he just told me the same thing, that Hungary chose him because he was actually applying for India, and for some reason they offered him a position here in Budapest. Yeah. So it's crazy. Was it something like this for you?
Exactly, because I almost got an offer in Sweden, and also I had really huge opportunity to go to US, but then I realized is it too that one is Sweden is too cold, America is too far. I want something in between. Simply because it's easy to travel at home. The mentality difference is not that tremendous.
Yeah.
So it's from the beginning I may say that a little bit was hard. I was struggling with the language.
Yeah.
But as long as now I'm studying Hungarian, it's getting better in terms of like basic daily communication.
Yeah.
So
How long ago are you here?
2 years.
2 years.
It is
so
July. It's going to be 2 years.
Wow, that's nice. That's really long.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
If you put this into your life,
I've only been on
nothing.
on a GV for 6 weeks, so that's a different thing for me. And the longest I've been out of the country was like 1 year in Germany, but that's it.
No. I love for my personal idea of life that I found it's too boring to live in the same
place. Yeah.
in the same place. So my idea is over my life to try to live in all continents, and I want to live starting from 1 year. Maybe I'm gonna switch each 10 years. I don't know, but yeah, I want to live at least 1 year in a different continents. It's my personal idea of perfect living, perfect lifestyle. So I don't know where next my life gonna bring me, but it's gonna be something good.
Well, I can believe that. And well, we are in a special position because until now I always ask the different people why AIESEC and how they came by it, because yeah, that's the obvious a question for someone who is just simply at the university. But you are quite different because you can review your own product. So
yes. So and I would say AIESEC from country to country is different. As I mentioned to you, I had a chance to experience AIESEC in Serbia, AIESEC in Italy, AIESEC in Ukraine, AIESEC in Hungary, and from my friends who've been traveling to Thailand or Philippines, they could also experience this type of AIESEC, and it's different. And it's something what I believe that alumni has to exchange this type of experience in order to improve the system itself.
Yes. And in general, were you satisfied with the AIESEC experience?
Do you mean before I started to work only with collecting documents, or with my internship? Because my internship is mostly on my boss.
Yeah, I know, but just in general, the things that started from the point that you applied for a position until the moment that you finished your internship position.
Yes, I would say yes, it's life-changing. So if I would not come here, I wouldn't meet all of the fantastic people, I wouldn't get that experience, I wouldn't lead multiple of my personal projects. So as an idea, yes, it's definitely worth. So yes, I do recommend everybody who's still hesitating to go on exchange. Because it's really open your mindset from like 360, like turn your head all around. It is. Especially if you're going to the multinational companies, you're gonna meet another interns, and you will feel this competition inside the company is way greater than in your local country. Could be in your local country, simply because you all want to be under the sun. You want to be you're all looking for something better for yourself. So it's something that pushes you to improve every day, to be outstanding.
I can see that. And well, in this situation, again, you're a little bit special because you have seen so many different cultures and you have been working in so many different cultures thanks to AIESEC. But I'm always asking this from other people, like, how does the working culture compare in Hungary to the one that you've been living in until now? So
SONY is Japanese company,
yeah.
So all culture are coming from there, and also a lot of management and top management are also from Japan. So I cannot say like in entry level doesn't really feel, but in senior level, when you're closely working with people, yes. But what is really true, they are really hard working. So like until 7, 8 p.m. So it's a basic.
So you wouldn't say that you had the Hungarian working experience until now?
Yeah, I mean, it's multinational, but I would say you could feel a taste of Japanese culture on it.
Yeah, it has a
it's Japanese taste. Yeah. Yes.
Wow, amazing! I wouldn't have guessed that it's so so impressionist in the company that, of course, I knew that it's Japanese and I knew that there must be some elements, but I didn't think that it would be this dominant there.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel it. You can feel it. You feel yourself special, even like working in the office, because company international itself, and you have international colleagues, and you don't receive 100% Hungarian environment.
Yeah.
So I cannot say that I had 100% Hungarian experience, because my team in procurement, it was international as well, and mostly we used to cooperate. The senior manager was from Germany and also from UK, so I used to cooperate with them. So I cannot really say that I got 100% Hungarian experience.
And where are you working right now? So you decided to go on a journey with AIESEC. You decided to come to Hungary. You did your 1 year at SONY, but you've been here 1 more year. What did you do until now?
Yes, you're right. After I finished my contracts, I decided to stay because I like the environment, I like the climate, I like my friends here. I signed up for Hungarian classes just to take some rest from professional and business environment and find out a vector and direction which I want to move. And it took me, I would say, like 5 months after that, just to be in quiet, just to be with myself, to find out what I want next step. And in December, January this year, it was already clear for me. So in the moment, I'm looking for a job here in Budapest because I want to stay here.
And what you didn't see is that she's already going to be looking for a job with the company here. So my colleagues are really fast on these things. So yeah, she didn't even have a chance.
Yeah, they approached before I had. That's really good.
And how do you like it here so far? Can you imagine your future in Hungary? Or as you said, you still want to go to a different place later?
So for the moment, as I mentioned before, Hungary is becoming really open for the expats. There is always something I like and dislike. And I still really believe there is no perfect, ideal place where you would live, because everywhere there's advantage and disadvantage. But for now, yes, I want to be here. I want to be here because of the reason. There are some not advantage stuff what I don't really accept, and as long as I currently don't feel pressure with it, if I highly feel pressure with it, like I don't know if you're talking about like discrimination or bullying.
You mentioned these.
Discrimination or
Talk
bullying.
about this openly. We are always talking about these things openly.
So like if we are speaking about discrimination and bullying, if we are like based on, I don't know, like what is good, that there is no, I consider is good that in the country Hungary is closed for migrants and for refugees. So as long as as long as I feel safe, I will be here. If something gonna change, it's gonna change.
So you are planning to go to different countries too?
As I mentioned, as long as I feel safe, I'm gonna stay. But I think after like, I don't know if I will be, I don't know, after maybe 40 or 45, I would like to try another continents. After maybe 10 years of living in one country, just to change, I don't know, background, like view from my window.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, as long as, and I want to work in a like international environment, they always offer some opportunities to try to work for like project for 6 months abroad.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can tell that too. My cousin was living actually in Australia, and it's also, I can tell it's an entirely different world. So
exactly, and I want to experience. We live only once, so why you should hold back yourself from this? And if you go as a tourist for 1 or 2 weeks, it's not enough to discover it. That's why I want to try this as in myself, you know, like even to try how it's going, I don't know, surfing after work.
Yeah.
Is it not something exciting?
Yeah, it is.
Just to try.
And I have a question especially for you, because you are in a special position that you've been at an exchange here and
stayed.
Yeah, and stayed, and now you're an expat practically.
Yeah.
And you're looking for a job. Yeah. Like, how is it?
Correct.
Is it easier for you, harder for you? Do your experiences weigh in just as much as other people's, or is it a little bit more exotic?
Okay.
How do you feel?
What is not good is that a lot of opportunities which are posted, they are in Hungarian. So basically, if you cannot even read, you shouldn't apply. So you cannot even apply. So if for everybody who lives here, they have, let's say, can cover 100% of the market. For me, it's already half, 50% of the market. Let's say this way. Also, there is only one web page where you can apply, and it's not really working because it's not really even properly translated. If be honest, so even each time you apply, you have some complications. I mostly use LinkedIn, and I can say it works because I even receive requests from the companies to apply for them and to submit my documents because they approach me directly. So I would say LinkedIn works, but not everybody uses it. Companies who use LinkedIn, yes, I'm good with them. Who are maybe smaller or less without direct approach, who are not really open for new technologies, they are not there, and it's hard to reach. Also, what I don't really, it's harder compared to my hometown, because people maybe not contact you because, I don't know, for the multiple reasons, they're afraid, I don't know, to deal with internationals, they're afraid, I don't know, for the personal reason, I don't know, I don't know even how to describe, but yes, there is less response, but I don't know.
Okay, that's all right. Thank you very much. I think that is more than enough for now. I could talk on for hours about this because it's very interesting to talk with somebody who has also experienced AIESEC experience and is right now outside of his country and just working in different countries. I can really highly adore that and want to do it also later on. Thank you very much for being here. Where? That comes later. I definitely want to live in Japan, but that comes
Oh, really?
Yes. But we can talk about it after the show.
Start this story. And you can ask for a location.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for sharing all these experiences with us. It's been amazing, and see you guys next week. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.